guys, welcome back to the Millennial Family channel. My name is Jasmine. I'm really excited to go ahead and get started with today's project. I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this really cute aesthetic corner, little reading nook is what I like to call it. And reading nook in the making is what I like to call it. And full of just comfy, cozy, plant-like, and lights kind of surrounding the area, all hanging above us. So the point of today's video is how I did these hanging lights as well as the plant. It is a real plant. I would consider this my first child. And if anybody's like me, I don't really consider like IKEA plants my first kid because they're already full grown. You just kind of keep them alive. But this one behind me that I will show you guys throughout the video, I got from Home Depot, and you know, I'm growing it now. So I repotted it, and I found its designated place above me. So when it grows nice and long, it'll just look really pretty here in the future. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get right into today's project. So if you are new here, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and let's get into the video. I have laid out pretty much everything that you guys will need for today's little project. Hooks from Home Depot. This plant, it is a rainbow moss plant, and these beautiful little like outdoorsy kind of holders. It was really cheap, like $5 for the plant holder, actually the hanging plant holder. I got these two hanging lights from Amazon. I can link them down in the description box below. They were $17 each, and it just comes with the rope, and it has a little click connect, and it just plugs right into the wall. I also got these beautiful light bulbs that I plan to keep exposed from Home Depot as well. They were $11.87 each, which isn't really too bad for like nice light bulbs like this. I'm also going to be needing a drill, a hammer, and whatever kind of nails that you feel that you need to use for this project.
Silent treatment in your cup, baby, we don't need to talk. Sorry if I'm making this hard. Now I'm just wondering where
we're gonna go ahead and start out with spray painting the silver hooks. Just take the cardboard box that my Amazon lights came in, and I'm going to lay them on my back porch little thing, on my backyard little thing, and I'm gonna go ahead and spray paint the hooks on both sides. So I'm gonna spray one side, and then I'm gonna let them dry, and then I'm gonna flip them over and do the same thing to the other side until they are dry. Now I have no type of silver in my living room whatsoever, so although these are in the ceiling and won't be really drawn too much attention, I figured that it would be a good idea to spray paint the hooks so that they kind of match the aesthetic of the living room and kind of just cohesively flow. While we wait, I'm gonna go ahead and plant our rainbow moss plant. I'm gonna repot it from the pot that it is in now and put it into the one that I purchased. I'm just going ahead and taking some soil that I got from Home Depot, and I'm gonna just pot it and water it, and yeah, let's put this baby in her new home. I'm so excited about it. The thing I love most about this plant is that it's just absolutely stunning. It has this beautiful like tint of blue when you look at it at certain angles. I mean, it's absolutely just gorgeous. I've never seen or even heard of a rainbow moss plant until I was just kind of like browsing in Home Depot. So glad I found this gem. I mean, I cannot wait to see this thing grow. All right, so now that our sweet little baby is planted in her new home, we're gonna go ahead and install the hooks into the ceiling. So as you can see, I kind of struggled a little bit the first time. I decided to use the drill to help me, you know, get it started, but I ended up drilling just straight through the ceiling. It was just created too loose of a hole. What I needed to do was to just drill a little bit to go ahead and get started so that the twisting of the hook was not so difficult. You know, little things like that don't really bother me. It is what it is. I messed up, who cares, like whatever. So I just kind of have to like look over that a little bit. So just as simple as you could think it would be, I just went ahead and took the rope of the light and I connected it to the hook that was in place and then kind of streamed it all the way back to the corner of the wall, where the wall and the cord will meet each other. Okay, so here in this corner is where my nail and hammer will come in. I didn't want to put multiple hooks in the ceiling. I simply just wanted that one. So what I decided to do was to take, string it, because it's like the rope is a two twist, it's a twist. So there's two parts to the rope, and so you can easily put something through both ropes without going through the actual rope, as in through the wire. So what I did was take a nail and open up the wires a little bit, put it through the hole, and then just hammer it into the corner of the ceiling so that everything just kind of flowed seamlessly and it didn't just have a whole bunch of drapeage going on and stuff like that. All right, so one down, and we're gonna go ahead and do the next one. We're gonna follow this same process. Now the only thing different is that I will not place the hook right next to the hook that I just installed. I'm gonna go ahead and put that hook over to the side, or kind of, really this is up to your discretion on how you wanna design it. If you want the bulbs to be even level, certain amount of space below, but my aesthetic that I was going for was like a, you know, what's it called, like an off balance kind of thing. So I wanted my bulbs to sit above the chair, like just like this. So I just pushed it over to the side, and then once I installed the hook, I took the cord and I just draped it and I let it hang just a little bit lower or a little bit higher. I think I ended up switching it backwards and putting the first one lower and the second one up higher, because it looked better in my opinion. But yeah, so this part is kind of like you free for all it, however you want to do it, however far apart you want the light bulbs to be, or if you're doing lampshades, however far you want the lampshades to be, you just place it up to your liking. So once you have the rope installed, your hook's all good, go ahead and twist on whatever light bulbs of your choosing, and boom, you have these beautiful, aesthetically pleasing hanging lights in any corner, any center of whatever room that you desire. This was a super easy project, and I actually truly enjoyed doing this one because of just how it came out. I mean, these light bulbs, honey, are everything. All right, so moving on to hanging our beautiful plant. Like I showed you earlier, the plant is already good and potted, so there's nothing more I need to do as far as taking care of the plant, aside from watering it, and I will water it, or I did water it or whatever. So I'm gonna show you, as you see, I tried to use this big hook, and now I know I just talked about the silver hooks, but for the purposes of the video, I was like, I don't have time to sit and wait for this spray paint to paint this hook. It is what it is. Just let it be. I'll spray paint it later. But I tried to use this big hook because after I watered the plant, or really after I even potted it, but even more so after I watered it, the plant was so heavy, and I was like, there's no way that the hooks that I got for the lights are going to be able to hold this heavy plant. So I did have these other big hooks. They're silver as well. These are much bigger and much sturdier. You would assume that they would work better, but as I was trying to install them into the ceiling, I was running into some trouble because they are so big. They were just busting right through the ceiling, and then like to the point where there was no hold. Like I was just able to put the hook in and out, in and out, in and out. So I was like, oh God, I can't hang a plant on this. Even if I just do this to the hook, it completely came out. So I was like, you know what? Let me just test the theory with these hooks that I just purchased because they seem to be holding well. I ended up taking the same smaller hooks that I used for the lights, and although this is not spray painted black, I will spray paint it in the future. But for the purposes of this video, I did want to go ahead and use the same hooks. I don't know, it's just something about the hook being smaller. When you screw it in all the way, it doesn't create that big gaping hole, which allows it to have some type of grip. And luckily the plant hung with no problem. It's still hanging today with no problem. It's been a week now, almost a week now. So yeah. here in the living room. This corner is not nearly done with the amount of plants I want surrounding and just things I'm gonna be putting on the wall and stuff like that. So I will, you know, down the line obviously show you guys more of what I do, but right now this is my favorite spot in the house. I mean, this chair is comfortable. Stay tuned for my living room makeover tour. I will be letting you guys know exactly where I got everything from and how much things were and all the good stuff, all the good tea. This is the first of many home decor videos. I decided to kind of ease in with something simple. So yeah, I love this space. I love what it's done to the living room, and I'm just so happy to present it to you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this living room ceiling decor video. And if you do try it out and you do purchase the things that I purchased, go ahead and let me know in the comments how it turned out for you. I would love to see pictures. DM me on Instagram, Twitter, whatever you feel comfortable doing. I can't wait to see how you guys take the idea and make it your own. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all in our next video. Bye. Bye.